What's up? This is All From the Phone, and guys, today I got a quick little update video and a rip video. Hopefully, I don't crash and burn because it is pretty bad out there. But I didn't want to post another video without doing some sort of rip, and I'm gonna do it in this video at the end. So, what this video is about, guys, I want to update you on what's going on with the car. I finally got the 1,000 miles. That was just a personal thing, guys. I wanted to get the car to 1,000 miles before I did any tuning or anything like that, just to make sure that the car was running good. And I couldn't even last to the 1,000 before I ripped it, to be honest with you, because I wanted to see if the lift worked. And I gave it one good rip, and after that, guys, I would say I've ripped it maybe a handful of times. But my boy who tunes cars, he was like, dude, stay off of it because you're gonna break something if you keep ripping it and it's not tuned. And the AFRs don't look too bad when I'm ripping it. They're in high 12s, low 13s, so I'm not gonna break anything. But just to be safe, probably shouldn't be ripping it that much. It is a brand new engine pretty much. But anyways, I'm still gonna rip it at the end of this video for you guys. That's the love of the channel, bro, right there. But anyways, the update is I am getting my throttle body here pretty soon. Should be getting here on the 24th or 25th. I'm not 100% sure, but should be sometime next week. And after that, I am going to be scheduling something to the dyno. This goes. I'm going to be scheduling something so that I can put the injectors in and put my fuel pump in and take it to the dyno. I cannot wait for my intake manifold because it is just taking way too long. It's nothing against Fab. He is just very busy and he is one man. So, if you haven't seen his Instagram, check him out, Fab. That's the guy that's going to be doing my intake manifold. Pretty cool stuff. His work is like super meticulous. That's why I sent it to him. So I don't mind waiting because that intake manifold is gonna be nice once it's back. But so my thing is, I'm not sure if I'm just gonna do a street tune or a dyno tune before that intake manifold. I don't know. What I want to do is just put it on the dyno, forget the street tune, and just do a dyno pull with the throttle body and the bigger injectors and the pump on E85, and then see where that takes me. I'm not expecting the 230 mark without the intake manifold, to be honest with you. It'd be nice if I get 230 without the intake manifold, but I don't know. We'll see. That's the number that I'm putting up there. 2ZZs, guys. The highest horsepower 2ZZ, I believe, all motors like about 250 something, or maybe 260 if I'm not mistaken. That was in Thailand, and it was in an MR2, I believe. So yeah, so it can be done, guys. Those high horsepower numbers can be done, and the more this car gets exposure, the more backing we have from other people trying to build cars and make parts for these cars so they can go fast. So the Corollas, I'm not 100% sure. I think 220 is the highest horsepower Corolla to the wheels, which, to be honest with you, a car that weighs 2,600 pounds is not bad. 220 horsepower. So my number is 230. If I can make 230, I'll be happy, or anywhere near that. Like, let's say it's 227, then whatever, I'll be happy with that. There's a Celica that R9K tunes that made 230 with no internal work done, nothing at all. This car has cams, it has port work, it has 12 5-to-1 pistons, so it's at higher compression. So yeah, it's got work done to the motor. So with the 85 bigger injectors and a pump, I'm thinking 230 is not so crazy of a number. But we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens once I get on the dyno, and the dyno never lies, guys. So it's running good right now. To be honest with you, when I ripped it, it feels pretty strong. It feels a lot stronger than it did before I had this motor in here, especially in the mid-range or the lower end, like I would say from 2000 RPM up to lift, you definitely feel a very good difference. And I feel less of a pull down. Like, if you guys own these cars, you know that when you get a tune, typically crossover, you kind of feel like a lag, then it kind of kicks in. With these cams, there's no, it's just all the way through, it feels pretty quick. So yeah, have I felt a difference? Absolutely. Like, I have definitely felt a difference. And that is untuned, no fuel, no intake manifold, and no throttle body. So I'm really excited to see what it could do on a nice tune with bigger injectors, more fuel, and some higher flowing parts. So that throttle body intake manifold, I think, will make a good difference as well. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun once I get that stuff. But I don't know. You let me know what you think the car's gonna make, and don't be stupid and say like 100 horsepower, because this car's already made 181 with intake header exhaust and no tune. So I don't know. We'll see, man. Like I said, that 200 horsepower mark for these cars, since there is no backing for these cars, like, there's very little that you can do, or you're kind of limited to what you can do, because there's not that much backing for it. I mean, the only backing we have is Monkey Wrench Racing, and they have a lot of parts for this car, but let's be honest, you compare this to like a K series or a B series, there's just, it's not even fair, honestly. There's way too much stuff for those cars. But and I'm knocking Honda. I honestly, K series are nice. I'm not even gonna knock it. So yeah, so that's what I'm pretty much expecting. Hopefully that happens within the next couple of weeks. But like I told you, I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait until I get my intake manifold and just do it all at once, so I don't have to like retune it, and just do a street tune with the injectors and some E85, just to get me rolling and see what that feels like, because I'm excited also about running E85 in this car. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is like cats and dogs, guys. I mean, let me get to this straightaway up here and I'll put it into gear and see if I can do a pull without spinning or lighting up the tires. But more than likely, guys, it's not gonna work. But I did promise you guys a rip, so I'm gonna let it eat. It sounds pretty much the same on video. In person, it does have a little more of a induction tone to it. I do have a video already of like that induction noise. It does make a pretty mean induction noise with the exhaust closed, but open, I mean, it's just like ridiculous. But here you go. Feels good too, guys. You really can't translate it too much when you're not in the car and feeling it, but it definitely feels a lot better. And I cannot wait, like I told you, to get this thing tuned, because I know this thing's gonna wake up with a tune. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification button to get notifications on when I make a new video. Peace out.